everyone, welcome to Weekend Box Office, where it looks like this big movie came out really close to each other. I can't believe it. Kung Fu Panda 4, which is open bigger than it was expected to open to. That's quite impressive for Kung Fu Panda 4. Same time, Dune Part 2 holding quite strong at the box office. Both of this movie, though, although their target audience might be different from each other, both of them, I feel like personally, did quite well at the box office. That is, I can't believe it. Warner Brothers Dune Part 2 so close to Kung Fu Panda 4, because I feel like end of the day did lose some of his box office to Kung Fu Panda 4. That being said, Dune Part 2, this highly anticipated movie, looks like it dropped really very low on its second weekend, holding quite well, I guess. And the international, this movie did so good. I'm quite impressed by it. At this point, I don't know. Might be. Dune Part 2 might be crossing, I don't know if it will cross 1 billion, but I think it will do overall quite good. So far now, looks like we will be getting Dune Part 3, because this movie did leave with this like a cliffhanger, I will say. So I think Warner Brothers should be looking into, or should I say, they are probably looking into making Dune Part 3. If Denise below is up for this. That being said, Kung Fu Panda 4, though, I always knew this movie will do good at the box office. Earlier, I saw prediction for Kung Fu Panda 4. It was like 50 to 55, around there. But looks like this movie ended up open to $58 million at the domestic market. Once again, quite impressive. It's just testament to this brand value. End of the day, all Kung Fu Panda movies were actually quite good. So this movie, although earlier looked like it is getting a little bit mixed reception, but end of the day, this movie did got A- cinema score, and the critic score, I would say, is low, though 69% Rotten Tomato. But you know what? The target audience for this movie, they're enjoying this movie. And this movie, end of the day, it cost only $85 million to produce. Like, this movie's budget is really low, honestly. Shockingly low. It's only $85 million. That is low. That is not what was I thinking when I heard they're making Kung Fu Panda 4. That being said, looks like Kung Fu Panda 4 on the domestic, it made $58 million. It opened to international, $22 million, and to worldwide, it's sitting at $80 million. Once again, it's quite impressive, honestly, because this movie's budget is only 85. Although at this point, I don't know if it will be making lots, but I think it will do good overall. I guess it depends on the word of mouth. I feel like this movie will be fine because people like Jack Black. That being said, this number is so impressive for Dune Part 2. I always knew, I guess, Dune Part 2 will be a huge hit at the international, but domestic doing good is also quite impressive. So looks like Dune Part 2, as of today, it's sitting $157 million at the domestic. International is 210. Total, it's sitting now $367 million. That is once again quite impressive number for Dune Part 2. As I was saying, I bet Warner Brothers now, they're probably talking with the legendary studio to make Dune Part 3. At this point, looks like Dune only dropped, according to Variety, only 44% it dropped on a second weekend. That is so impressive, honestly. Then again, I think a lot of people who did not see in the first weekend, because everybody want to see this movie on IMAX. That is why I thought, you know what, people who did not find IMAX on the first week, they probably went to see on a second week, because this number on a second week is still quite impressive, honestly. Both of this movie, I feel like, did quite good, respectively. They did good with each other, I feel like. And that's my thought on this weekend box office. Let me know in the comment what do you think about these numbers. If you enjoyed this video, don't watch another videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time.